Yes, you read the title correctly. I, Coaster Commentary, a roller coaster enthusiast, strongly believe that Gatekeeper is the second best roller coaster at Cedar Point, and in this video I will be proving this by explaining how it matches up against the best coasters at Cedar Point. I will be doing a full layout breakdown of Gatekeeper to explain the ride experience and why it's better than all coasters at Cedar Point, aside from Steel Vengeance. By the way, Maverick was closed when I went there. It will probably be my number 2 once I ride it. So this is my first hot take video, and I want it to become a series, so I don't know, maybe you should subscribe. Alright, here we go. First off, Gatekeeper is way better than Valraven. I do believe that Valraven has the second best drop in the park behind Millennium Force. The rest of Valraven is just boring. Like, Gatekeeper has a great and unique first drop, just like Valraven has a way better layout after the first drop. All Valraven's layout after the first drop is 2 inversions, a brake run, and yeah, it's pretty much over. Also, when I hit the brakes at the end of my Valraven ride on it, I realized just how short the ride is. Gatekeeper's duration is 2 minutes and 40 seconds, while Valraven is just 2 minutes. But trust me, it feels like Valraven is 30 seconds long. The next few differences I'm going to crank out quickly. Gatekeeper has better theming, near miss is better and more inversions, it is right next to the lake, and is better coaster model. I know I just pointed out everything wrong with Valraven, but it's still a fun ride. It's just not better than Gatekeeper. Millennium Force is a classic roller coaster at Cedar Point. It was the world's first Giga coaster and has, like Valraven, a great first drop. The rest of Millie's layout is forceless airtime hill, turn, repeat. Now, to be clear, I did think the first airtime hill was better than the speed hill. I thought that the speed hill and the first airtime hill are 2 very good parts of the layout. But Gatekeeper's whole layout is good. Millennium Force is more of a spectacle coaster, but Gatekeeper is the better coaster. It has near misses, better theming. Well, actually, let's talk about Millie's theming real quick. What is the Millennium Force? And yeah, Gatekeeper is better than Millennium Force because it actually has a layout after the first drop. Now let's do a Gatekeeper layout breakdown, and I'm going to explain why it's better than everything in the park that compares to it. First, we have the lift hill. Going up the lift hill and seeing Lake Erie on your left and Cedar Point on your right is such a great spectacle. Now, I will admit, Millennium Force's lift hill is literally the same exact spectacle, but double the size, so Millennium Force is the only lift hill in the park better than Gatekeeper's. After that, we have the first drop, and let me tell you, the wing over drop is fun, but a little terrifying. Like a slow inversion 170 feet in the air followed immediately by plummet downwards is kind of scary. I don't care how many roller coasters you've been on, you will find this drop a bit scary. After the first drop, we have a nice Immelman that gave me more of that stomach drop feeling than the first drop. The ride then goes into its only camelback, aka its only moment of airtime, followed by an inversion? I know it's an inversion, but I don't know what to call it. It's pretty fun, but not better than the 0G roll that is the next part of the ride. This is the second best 0G roll in the park behind Steel Vengeance's first one. Gatekeeper's 0G roll through the keyholes provides such a great near miss and looks beautiful when watching the ride from afar. After this amazing 0G roll, the train enters an incline dive loop, which isn't as good as Valraven's but pretty close. Then there is an incline twist that leads right past the keyholes again for another near miss. There is then, sadly, a mid-course brake run. It isn't really a mid-course brake run though, since it's pretty much the end of the ride. There's a small hill followed by a 360 degree... Guys, I got this element's name from Wikipedia. I don't even really know what it is, but it's a 360 degree downward helix, which leads to the end of your ride on Gatekeeper. I post a lot of roller coaster content, so I'd recommend subscribing. Peace.